Tim and Martha were lost. The towering trees stretched in every direction, their dense, twisting branches blocking out the setting sun. The golden light that had once filtered through the leaves was now fading, leaving the forest draped in eerie shadows. "I told you we should have stayed near the tent," Martha grumbled, her curly brown hair sticking to her forehead. "I thought I knew the way back," Tim admitted, kicking a rock with his shoe. His little sister had been nagging him for the past 15 minutes, but he was just as scared as she was. A chilling breeze swept through the trees, rustling the leaves like whispering voices. Then came a sound, soft, distant, yet unmistakable. A howl. Tim and Martha froze. "That wasn't the wind, was it?" Martha whispered. Tim didn't answer. His heart pounded as the sound came again, closer this time. A twig snapped, then another. Martha grabbed Tim's arm. "Something's coming," she hissed. From the shadows of the trees, two glowing yellow eyes appeared. A massive, black-furred wolf slinked into view, its lips curling back to reveal long, razor-sharp fangs. The beast was nearly as tall as Tim's chest, its fur matted, its breath steaming in the cool air. "Lost children," the wolf growled, stepping forward. "What a lucky night for me." Tim grabbed Martha's hand and yanked her backward. "Run!" They bolted, weaving between the trees. The wolf snarled and gave chase, its massive paws thundering against the earth. Martha's breath came in gasps. "Tim, it's too fast. We have to." Before he could finish, the ground suddenly gave way beneath them. The siblings tumbled down a steep hill, rolling through bushes and branches. They landed with a thud in a pile of leaves. Tim groaned, rubbing his arm. "Martha, you okay?" Martha coughed, sitting up. "I think so." A deep snarl from above made them both snap their heads up. The wolf stood at the top of the hill, staring down at them with glowing eyes. It paced along the ridge, searching for a safe way down. Tim grabbed Martha's hand. "We have to move. Now!" They ran deeper into the forest, their surroundings growing darker, the trees twisting into eerie shapes. They had no idea where they were, but they had no choice but to keep running. Then, through the trees, they spotted something, a cabin. It sat in a small clearing, its wooden walls old and covered in moss. A faint light flickered in the window. Martha hesitated. "Should we?" "We don't have a choice," Tim panted, yanking her forward. They sprinted toward the cabin, just as another howl echoed through the trees. The wolf was still hunting them. Tim pounded on the door. "Hello? Please help us." For a moment, there was no answer. Then, with a creak, the door swung open. An old man stood in the doorway. He had a long, silver beard and sharp blue eyes that studied them carefully. He wore a heavy cloak, and in his hand, he held a wooden staff. "You shouldn't be here," he said. Martha gulped. "Please, there's a wolf chasing us." The man's eyes flickered with something. Understanding? Fear? Then he nodded and stepped aside. Quickly. Inside. The children didn't hesitate. They ran in, and the man shut the door behind them, bolting it with a thick wooden plank. The inside of the cabin was small but warm, a fireplace crackling in the corner. Strange jars and books lined the shelves. The air smelled of herbs and smoke. "You've seen it, haven't you?" the man asked, turning to them. Tim and Martha exchanged glances. "The wolf?" Tim asked. The old man nodded. "Not just any wolf. The black fawn. It's not an ordinary beast. It's a hunter, cursed to stalk these woods forever. And tonight, it has chosen you as its prey." Martha clutched Tim's arm. "Curse?" The old man leaned on his staff. "Long ago, a cruel hunter sought to tame the wolves of this forest with dark magic. But the magic turned against him, trapping his soul in the body of a wolf. Now he prowls these woods, searching for his next hunt." Tim swallowed hard. "Can we stop it?" The man's eyes darkened. "There is only one way. The silver wolf, the spirit of the forest. It is the only one strong enough to defeat the black fawn." A scratching noise made them all freeze. The wolf was outside, A deep, guttural growl rumbled from beyond the door. The wood shuddered as claws raked against it. Martha grabbed Tim's hand. "We're trapped." The old man turned quickly, grabbing something from a shelf, a small, silver whistle. He pressed it into Tim's palm.